Hello everybody, welcome back to another session of Cities Skylines Mass Transit DLC, and today I thought we'd go absolutely bonkers and go ferry mad. If you remember from the previous session, we had a sort of ferry line up between this location and this location. A bit grey today, but you can see them. There's one there and one over there, but that's about it. Nothing else really set up for ferries in this city. So I thought we'd actually have a look at this island here and get some ferries to get around to this location down here and over to this location on the right, which is the residential area. And I've also spotted this commercial zone over here, so it would be useful to have a ferry terminal there. And because you've already got this link and this link set up from there to there, you can see hopefully my mouse moving backwards and forwards, it shouldn't be too much of a problem to use those as additional stops to get passengers to go around here and over to here. Now the question is, do we go around from this stop here, this area, to the bottom down here and then round here and then back round again? Or do we take one down here, another one going the other way, and going clockwise down here? Do we take one from here across to here? So it's a huge amount of choice. And the first thing I'm going to do is plonk some ferry stations down. I'm going to go for, shall I go for a bus stop? No, I'm not going to go for a bus stop, and I'll tell you why. If you look at the routes on the map and we sort of zoom in a bit closer, we can see we've already got two routes down here. Now this is the sort of area that I'm going to put the ferry, because I want to connect to the blue line and the green line. If I come around here, the next location I like to put the another ferry terminal in would be next to another bus line. So we come down here and hey presto, look, a bus line here. So another good choice. Come around the island, come further around, another bus stop up here, but there's also a cargo terminal, so I don't want to go too close to that. Indeed, do I actually want to put a ferry terminal so close to the industrial area? Now the answer to that is, why not? Because there are going to be passengers who want to go backwards and forwards to work. So maybe up here will be a good place, or even over here, because it's close to the blimp line. Now that would make sense, I think, but there's no bus line going down there. There is a bus line here, and I could divert the line around here. I could divert that bus line to go around that zone. Have I got a road in there? No, but I can put a road in here, look, up there. So that, I think, would be a good choice. It would get them to the industrial zone and it would get them close to the blimp stop. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start dropping these ferry stops in place, and the first one is going to go this area down here. Now, when I try and drop this, I'm going to have to create a road. And it would make sense for the road to come down here and down here. So I'm going to lob some of these buildings, they're going to disappear. But if I put the stop about here, I can't change the angle. I mean, that's, if I put it here, it's a tighter angle to that road, isn't it? But shall I do that? Good question, good question. I'm going to put it there. And for the minute, I'm going to leave that. I want to come round to the next stop and decide where that's going to go. And over here, I've already said that probably the best place for the stop is over here, close to that bus line. And I'll divert that line down here. So I'll put it in there, close to the rock, so we could get a fatal sinking of the ferry. Drop one there. And we've decided nothing's going to go this side, close to the cargo terminal, but we've decided that up here would be the prime location. Now, I've got to put a road in to connect it. And I've got to put a road down here so I can get the reroute the bus line. So I'm going to put the ferry terminal there. So that one's in place. So we've got our terminals dropped. Now I also decided we want to put one over here, and it's going to go over here, and it's going to attach directly to this road, but I can't drop it because it's already occupied. I'll have to delete that road first. Yep. So let's go and do that. I'm just going to stop the simulation, so I don't want to get too many people growing in this city. I'm going to chop a piece out of Graham Street up here. So bulldozer ready, and let's chop out the chunk there. Let's get back to our ferry, and I'm going to put a standard ferry stop in, and I'm going to put it just a bit further away from the cruise terminal. So I'm going to put it down here close to the sewage works. You know, that's handy, isn't it? Oh well, nice entrance to the city. Oh, what a pong, but they'll live with it. And we'll put that in there, and I need to join a road back up. As far as I can tell, this road, I can't change it into a tree line road, but I can actually sort of put it back as a tree line road. So let's pick it up and make the join. So we've got the road rejoined up to that terminal, which is good. And I've got to do a road on this side, if you remember, near the blimp stop. A Blackwell Street here has got to be connected to this road, Smith Street. So first things first is let's get a, what's this? That's a 4-lane road, and this of course is only going to be a 2-lane road, isn't it? That doesn't matter. Let's just put a standard 2-lane road in, bog standard road, and we'll link up. Let me get up here, so get my point of connection. It's not going to go nicely. Of course it's not. Typical. I'll come out this way first. Let's put that in there, and let's now connect up to, well, is that going to happen? Doesn't look like it, does it? It's a bit too steep, as they say, Malcolm. I've got to go down, and if I, will it let me go down? It's not going to let me do anything here. No, I can't connect there. Still can't connect. Oh boy. What have I done? What have I done? Catastrophe, catastrophe. Let's get back up to above sea level. What can I do here? Can I come up there? And this, it wasn't I can dig a tunnel up. But where's that tunnel going to go? Where's that tunnel going to take me? If I go up to, it's 9 meters down, isn't it? Look at this, look. Oh, it's going to be a steep road. It's going to be a steep road. I've dropped a bit of a clanger here. Maybe I can do a, oh, why didn't I think of this before I started doing it? Oh, what a nitwit. If I come down to there, what about doing a zigzag? If I go there, 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 oh look, it's still not happy, is it? It does not want me to go down there. No, I'll have to do something else here. I'll have to chop that out by the looks of it. Very low down. I'm going to have to come along here and then go up and then up and then do a zigzag. Oh, I hate this. Hate it. Hate it. Okay, let's do this. I do not want to go underground. I'm going to have to come up to, I'm still doing a tunnel. There. Does that come up? No. That's come up there. There's a link there. And of course, it doesn't want me to go over there, does it? Typical. What am I going to demolish? Something's going to have to go, and I think that, by the looks of it, is a heating plant. No, it's an incineration plant. Oh well. Oh well. Stuff the rubbish. Plonk. And let's get the road back up there. You are going to go up, whether you like it or not. Something's very amiss here, isn't it? It's not. I can go there. Will that do? Oh, what a tortuous route. Oh, goodness me. Oh, dear. Am I going to get round there? No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Well, looks like I can build. And I can build up to that road there. Oh, dear, oh, Lord. Look, a little tunnelette. Oh, that's quite cute. Oh, mind you, I suppose that's not bad, is it? What a game of soldiers. Just to get a blinking ferry stop in. I can't believe it. Oh, dear, oh, me. Oh, well, that one's in. Oh, goodness sake. Right, what about down here? Did we get this one? This is going to be, oh, dear, I've done the same again, haven't I? Oh, I'm living in a dream world today. Oh, well, that one's gone in. Oh, something's worked. Yahoo! What about down here? Is that going to go? Yes, that's worked as well. Oh, dear me, look at that. Oh, if we get any snow in there, we're in trouble. To get our gritters out, won't we? Oh, well, that one's connected. Job done there. Now, what about over here? What do we do with this one? Is this going to be just as magnificent in terms of digging trenches and... What's that? Oh. Guess what? We've got a whacking great rock and a wee house. That's a tiny thing. But if I take that down to get a road in, that's going to have to go as well. What is it? Fine financial services. I think it's going to be toodaloo to you boys and girls. Okay. Let's drop it in. Get the road down here. How do we need to go? There and there. And we're going to come over here. Did I check what this is? Is that anything special? That's a law firm. Great. We'll have that one out for a start. Okay. Bring the road down first, I think. To see if we can get down to that level. And a nice sharp bend there. That will cause absolute chaos when the buses come round the corner. So, what have we got? Ferry stop. There. There's nothing on this side, is there? Oh, that's going to be a bit tight, isn't it? Can I put one there? Is it worth it? Because there's a ferry terminal there. No, it's not worth it. We're going to come round there to here. We're going to come from there around to our next ferry stop here. And then we're going to come round to the ferry stop on the top here. Bit of mountain climbing for the buses. And we're going to drop the passengers off around here at the bus stop. Oh, what a trip that's going to be. All I've got to do now is put the routes in. So, over we go. Let's get the pathway and plonk. Now, when I build the pathway, I can't go across here, look. I've got to put waypoints in. So, I'm going to hug the shoreline. I don't want to go too far out. It'll take too long. One there, one there, one there. And come along here. Come along. What's that? That's a funny looking bulge, isn't it? Can't be a... Oh well. We'll sink. If it hits the rocks, no doubt. So another waypoint there. And bingo. That one's in. Now, do the same here. We have to come away from the sewage works, and we've got to go under this bridge. So stay down the middle, come around. Did I miss the post there? Oh yeah, I did. That was a bit iffy, wasn't it? And join that one up to away from the rocks would be a good idea. And in there, that one's done. Now, sharp exit from there. Avoid those rocks like the plague. And come around here. Look at that there. That's a drop, isn't it? Oh well. It's just the angle I suppose I'm using to come around this side. Nothing over here. I need to get between the cargo terminal, those rocks again. Why doesn't it let me go through there? What's going on? What's happened here? Oh, don't tell me something to do. Oh, look at this, look at this. I can go there. That's really pushing the boat out. Oh, sorry about that. Oh dear, pushing the boat out. I like it. And round the corner. There we go. And over to our ferry point there. And drag the pathway. And I've got to avoid this. Got to go. Need to avoid the stacks holding the bridge up. And we'll come past the water intakes and under another bridge. Now, cruise terminal there. Don't want to go in there. Leave a bit of space, I think, for the cruise ships to do their tortuous manoeuvring. Look, I'm not going to get across this route, am I? Oh, I'm stuffed. I am just. I don't think I can get. I don't think I can get through here, can I? Oh dear. Hang on a second. What's going on there? Oh, that's the. Hang on a second. That is the ferry depot. Can I join up here? I can join up there. Look at that. Oh, excellent. So, we've now got our routes around, and we now need to get our bus stops in place. Now, the way to do that, it's so easy really, is to just drag the bus stops to go down this road here and up there. They won't be too happy here, but, oh, do I give them monkeys? No. Okay. Bus stops. Where are you? There. And click the little bus stop there. And I need to drag here to add a stop. So it's going to be on that side of this side of the road, and that green one will be on the opposite side of the road. Opposite side of the road. Right. Drag you down there. There you are. And drag you down there. You are. Any green? We've got a few green faces there. Happy, happy bunnies. And where are we now? Not up there. Keep to the sea. Keep to the sea. Right. We'll drag you down. Oh, will there be a few happy faces? There's a few happy bunnies there. Look. Yeah. Jolly good. You're done. Around the top. And over to here. Now, there isn't a bus stop up here. Now, I was going to put this bus stop up the top, wasn't I? But to do that, you'd have to go up there, up there, up there. Now, look at this. We've got this coming down here. So if I drag that up to there, that will go zink, zink, zunk, 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 up here, down here, up here, and back to there. So I think that is job done, isn't it? Now, I've got to drag this from this point here to get a stop up there. So let's see what happens. I'm going to drag the line up here. Make sure I go on the right. If I go on the wrong side of the road, it will cause mayhem. I need to go on that side of the road. And it goes zoom, zoom, around there, around there. Oh, look at that. Excellent, excellent. We've actually got the bus route connected to the ferry line. And on this side of the city, where we put the other one, we haven't got a bus stop at all. Now that is a later job. I've not connected that one up. That I'm going to do by connecting up here. I think I'll go from here. That's industrial to commercial. Not a particularly brilliant connection. That really ought to go from there, that commercial, across to this one on this side, I think. And that would mean bringing a line over here. I've not got the I've not got it installed yet. What I haven't done yet, of course, is put a line in. We've got the pathway. So let's go back to our ferry, and there we go. There's our line. And do I need to put in a? No, I don't need to put a line connection to the there, because it will be automatic. So where am I going to go? I'm going to go from starting point there, and we're going to come round to this side of the island to the yellow line. Oh, there you go. And over to here. So far it's happy. It's not throwing me out, so I do not like those links. That one's good. That one's in there. And if I come around here, that's completed the line, and up pops the jolly old transport information screen, ferry line 2. And as usual, I'm going to change the colour, and I'm going to go blue. That's fine. Better start the simulation, see how many ferries it throws onto the sea. Come on, there we go. Oh, let's get rid of these. Remove, 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 remove. I only want one ferry for the minute, and I'll tell you why. I want to see really that the route works. It's coming across here, and once I've got a bit further around the island, I'll put another ferry in place. I don't want them following each other's aft. Aft? Well, yeah, the back end and the front end, really. Anyway, there we go. He's gone. What's he doing? Picking anybody up? No, well, it's a bit too soon for that, isn't it? That is a bus stop, of course, there, so there will be passengers eventually. Let's follow him around and keep an eye on him. Zoom out a wee bit. He's keeping away from the rocks. He's going at a fair old pace, and if passengers don't want to drive or cycle or walk, ferries are a good option. On a rainy day like today, look, chucking it down again. Brilliant. Is it summer in Westfield? I don't think it is. Could be summer though in some parts of the world, chucking it down with rain like this. And come on, get round the bend. He's going to hug that shoreline. He's doing that quite nicely. Go past the water intake. There's a tourist site to behold. Any sewage output on this side? Another delightful part of the town. I suppose it's quite noisy down here, but at least no sewage. Have we got any people waiting down here? Let's have a look. Let's see anybody standing on the quay. There's a few people there, look. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a look. What did we get? 10. Good going. It's going to keep in between these buoys. As you see, it sets the pathway, puts these buoys down. Hello, sewage works. Nice as all. Pongy day. Under the bridge. What's it like sitting on the ferry as a passenger? Let's have a look. I think we can just see the underneath of the boat there. That's okay. Let's have a look. There you go. Come on. Yeah, not a particularly brilliant view, is it? Maybe I could probably get a better view if I was a passenger. Might try that a bit later. Let's have a look. Where are we going to? We're going to go through the rocks here. Watch out for the Valkyries. Not the Valkyries. What are they called? The sirens. It's the sirens that sit on the rocks, isn't it? What do we got here? Anybody waiting? Can't see anyone. Early days, early days. What did we do? How many did we lose? We lost, we got 50 on there. Where did they come from? Oh, I never saw them. Oh well. Now, we'll come out to the middle of the channel, and we're going to come around this bend, and this is close to this cargo terminal. I wonder why it wanted to take us so far away. I suppose the cargo ships do quite a large turn there. It's quite, I suppose because it's grey there, it must mean it's quite shallow. Bit of water intake. I don't want you. Go away. And round the corner. And we're going to go to our structure of structures. Huge amount of road building going on to get that in place. How many on there, I wonder? I'm going to sit on here, have a look, and we'll see how many we exchange here. How many on and how many off. That red's a bit dark for me. I can't quite see that. I think it says -9. Oh, there's a few on there. Let's have a look. Oh, we added 2. Oh, we got 50. So we changed. We only lost 2, and quite a few passengers didn't get off. They're just going for a trip around the island, aren't they? They're supposed to be going to work or shopping, not just sitting on the ferry for the day. So this seems to be working fine. In terms of connections, we've done the job. We've got the ferry going around the island. We've got the buses connected. We've got passengers being picked. Look at that cruise line. He's hammering along. Struth's just going to miss. Is he going to miss? He's just going to miss that cargo ship there. A lot of boys here, and this is where we joined up, if you remember the previous circuit. And there's another ferry up here, and we're going to join this ferry station just here. So we'll see how many get dropped off on this one and how many get picked up. And I think that it's probably an opportune moment to leave for today. We've done quite a bit. We've seen the ferries and the buses connecting well. I think we're going to get quite a few passengers on here. Look, there's a lot queuing up. Not a lot queuing up, I should say. 13. Well, early days. And a lot getting off to go on the bus. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I hope you found it helpful. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And, of course, leave any comments that will help me decide what videos to put on for you in the future. But it's been a great day. Thanks again for joining me. And I hope to see you soon. But goodbye for now, and thanks again.